Hi, this is Dan for Tech Digest and Shiny, and I'm here. What I've got in my hand is a Nokia N86 telephone. It's the upgrade of the Nokia N85. Surprise, surprise. But what we've got here is pretty similar looking creature. 1 or 2 grams heavier, 149 grams, which is quite heavy for a phone this size. It's got a 2.6 OLED screen. It's 240 by 320 resolution. It's two-way slider, so you've got your sliding up there with your buttons here, and you've got your slide down here as well if you want to play games on the N-Gage platform or whatever it is Nokia encourage you to do. It's also got an accelerometer inside, so the accelerometer rises pretty well there. And it's got the Nokia, what they seem to be doing here with the slide lock as well, so you can lock it and unlock it at will like that, regardless of whether you're sliding up and down as well. But the main feature of this phone, of course, is the camera. It's a real big camera phone. It's, as you can see here, Nokia N86 8 megapixel camera. The camera itself, on the back, very nice little slider, similar to the N97 there, protecting the Carl Zeiss lens. Now, it's actually the first lens to feature a mechanical variable aperture shutter as well. As you can see there, when I turn it on and off, you can actually see the shutter popping open like that as well, which is rather nice, which you don't get on most mobile phones. Obviously nice optics in the Carl Zeiss lens there. It's got a CMOS sensor as well, so you should get very, very good quality out of that, and as I say, it's an 8 megapixel sensor. One of the most interesting features about this phone, which I haven't seen anywhere else, is the fantastic little kickstand it's got on the back here. Now, normally it was a bit of a gimmicky thing, this kickstand, so you can sit it down, but what you can do this time with this phone is that you can actually program that kickstand to activate something on the screen. So at the moment, what I've set it to do is open up Real Player as soon as you do it. So if you see, I open it at the back here. Oh, the keypad's locked, that's a good way of doing it. Unlock the keypad. So open this at the back, and you go straight to your Real Player clips. Now, you can do that for absolutely anything. You can set it up so that it's the clock, so that it's you know, just about any application you want. Here, from the kickstand, the radio, the music player, whatever it is you like. But that's really a nice little touch, something you don't get, for example, on the VT Smart. But it's quite a nice piece of design there, and then obviously you sit it on your desk like that. Double LED flash there, and once you get inside as well, not a bad little setup as well. You've got all the options on the on the right hand side there, from, you know, ISO range to color, sharpness, white balance, exposure compensation, everything you would expect. It's also got a really quite good Panoramic Mode as well, if I can get that activated somewhere. What it will do is it stitches photos together for you. So if we look at that there, you sort of take the first one, and it's got that recorded, and then you just move it around until you've lined that square up, and it will tell you if you're doing it wrong. There you go, so hold it down a little bit. If you follow the arrows until you've lined it up, and then once you've got it there, it automatically takes the shot for you, and you move it on, and so forth until you get yourself a well stitched together panoramic shot. It's actually pretty good. You get good results off this camera, a really good quality piece of kit. Very similar to in status to what you're getting from the VT Smart here, also 8 megapixels as well, and with the Schneider-Krishnak lens. The difference is you don't really appreciate the photos you take on this to begin with, because the screens, despite being an OLED, it's not wonderful quality. You get a much better result when you download them to your computer. Also, the screen itself is a bit of a smudge fest too, so that doesn't really help see things properly either. The actual phone itself runs off S60, as you can see, 3rd edition there, and naturally it's got micro USB as is standard, where it will charge through as well. It's got a GPS, it's got a built-in compass too. My only real gripes with this are that it's underpowered processor-wise. It's got a 434 megahertz processor, ARM processor, but it's not quite enough. It's a little bit laggy, this phone, and it's a touch annoying. Also, the actual camera itself, as we saw before, the screen for it, it's not quite as nice as what you'd get on the VT Plus, the VT Smart even. It's not set up like a compact camera. It's very much a camera phone, so it still has that kind of mobile phone setup, rather than something like the VT Smart, which it really does try and look like a compact. I don't like as well the way it slowly tells you what each icon is about. I want to know straight away rather than it sort of coming into life like that. A little bit irritating. Apart from that, I think it's an excellent handset. It's obviously not quite in the realms of the big fat smartphones like the iPhones and such like that, but it's really good. Sort of thing you'd be really happy upgrading to if you didn't want to splash out the cash on something major. That said, at the moment the deals on it are pretty shocking. The best I've found is an O2 deal, which you're spending 40 quid a month just to get this for free. Personally, I think this is the kind of phone you should be getting for free, and I would suspect that if you were calling for an upgrade, you could get it for free. If camera phones are really, really important to you, so far, until the Samsung 12 megapixel Pixon comes out, I'd say it's probably a choice between these two. They both take excellent photos. It really depends if you want something touchscreen or you want something with physical buttons as well. It's really a toss-up, are you an LG or a Nokia person? But I think they're both very, very good phones. Probably the interface is slightly better on this one. You're getting better deals on this one at the moment. But all the same, I would still say the Nokia N86, you will not be upset with this phone.